Hey guys, just before the video gets started, just want to say thank you for checking this out. It's going to be a little bit more of a casual setting because I'm trying some new stuff, and I'd appreciate if y'all would stick around. Thank you. On to the video. What's good, gamers? Blood941 here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different because I wanted to actually put more effort in, so you get face cam today. I am already severely regretting this, but we're going to be going over the huge Crucible blog that they put out today. I lied to you, by the way, in case this sees the light of day. There's supposed to be a red tape video up today, but this is much more topical, and I've been told this is really important. So today, we're going to be going over this, and I'm gesturing that way because my computer screen is over there, and my camera is right here because I am a professional. So, yeah. But before we get too deep into the video, if y'all could click like and hit subscribe as well, that'd be really, really cool. I put out a video a week at minimum on Fridays at noon Eastern time, and I would appreciate if y'all would stick around for any of the future stuff that we do, especially any more React content like this, even though I consider React content to be kind of lame and boring, but whatever, not the point. I really appreciate if y'all would stick around and hang out. So, yeah, anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, so, first off, Heresy Crucible updates. Hello, everyone. It's the Cat's here. It's the Crucible Strike team here. We have a lot to get into before Heresy releases. If you don't care about the details and just want the hell stuff, check out the list below if you want to dive into the how and why of the changes we are making. Read on. I am going to zoom in. Give me 1 second. It crashed. Opera crashed. Opera fucking crashed. Are you kidding me? They're moving trials away from a flawless-based system to a get 7 wins on a card system that rewards win streaks, multiple tiers and exclusive aesthetic rewards for higher win streaks. I know they talked about, like, trials is inherently flawed because it requires you to be flawless or bust, even if that isn't actually the case. Like, they've put so many systems in place to make it so you are not flawless or bust anymore, but because the best rewards come from flawless, people still treat it like flawless or bust. And I like what they're trying to do. I understand that that flawless as a aspirational goal is not healthy. So am I. Awesome. It's not healthy, it's not positive, and all it does is push people away. And no matter what they've done, people still consider trials to be flawless or bust, even if I don't think it is anymore, because you can get adept weapons without going flawless. But I am interested in just seeing what they're trying to do. I like it when, if changes can be made that maintain the spirit or the identity of a game mode, an ability, a class, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is, a weapon, anything. If changes can be made that maintain that identity, I don't have a problem with shifting away towards a less hardcore, easier game mode or system, if that makes sense. I know that I talk a lot about how I think people have to earn their stuff, and I think it's a good thing, in fact, that people should struggle sometimes when it comes to video games. But as long as the identity is maintained, as long as the feel, the vibe, so hopefully they can maintain that with these changes. New rewards, yeah, sure, of course. Simplify engagement and matchmaking systems. You will never do that enough for players. I appreciate the attempt, but you will never do that enough for players. The average player doesn't understand how this stuff works. The skill and player score stat competitive point system rework. They want to give you more. They want to make you feel like you have more agency over climbing your rank ladder, and you understand where you sit or how you perform relative to other players in their games. I don't know how you're going to do that because a lot of these systems are vague intentionally, so that you can't game the system and then int, but I'm interested. Playlist reorganization. Using what we've learned over the last year, consolidate and solidify our playlist into options that better represent the experiences Destiny PvP can offer without splitting the population into too many separate slices. That right there, that is extremely fucking important. Too many separate slices needs to be prevented at all costs. That is extremely fucking important, and I am very happy that they have acknowledged this. And then introduce Iron Banner Quick Play, which offers a more relaxed variant of Iron Banner. This doesn't make any sense. You can't do that. Like, I don't think it, like, not that you can't do that, but I feel like you don't successfully have the special feel that Iron Banner is supposed to have if you just have a casual playlist. Like, the idea of forcing Iron Banner, I think, was the right thing to do. The problem is that the rewards were tied too heavily to winning. Like, when the only thing that matters for your reward system is whether or not the team won, and that determines whether or not they get the engrams or whatever, the drop, people will optimize the fun out of it. It's why Eruption is bad. It's because Eruption is an extremely exploitable game mode that rewards not engaging with half of its systems more than anything else. So, I am interested, but I don't think that you can do, like, these two things at the same time. Like, is Iron Banner quickly going to be the default, or is it going to be a separate playlist? Ability Sandbox updates. We aren't going to spend too much time discussing the ability tuning, as much of it is self-explanatory. We have a lot to discuss in terms of the other three. Alright, so in general, they're doing a base Crucible ability cooldown penalty from 15 to 20%. Supers from 20 to 25. Okay, I like that a lot. That's quite good. Prismatic only. Wait. I thought this was for Prismatic. That's all abilities? It still feels that way? That is nuts. I thought it was Prismatic that had the nerf, the cooldown nerf. But it's all abilities. Dude, abilities are so fucking strong. There's so many of them. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Unpowered knockout melees will no longer spawn diamond lances on kills against players. Yes! Holy shit. You have no many... Oh my god. The amount of times I have gotten... They're... Knockout makes you want to fucking die. And Diamond Lance, as a pickup, is stupid because it requires an elemental kill. Fuck you. Thank God. Like, less of this. As little of this as possible. Please. Active energy refund on Prismatic decreased by 20% in the Crucible. This affects energy refunds from things like Gambler's Dodge, Shiver Strike, and Armor mods, but excludes exotic effects. So, Prismatic with Gambler's Dodge gives you 80% of your melee energy back, as opposed to a full charge. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. And excluding exotic effects, I think, is also quite nice. Let your build... Play into your build, you know? Added a 10% cooldown to all supers. There's more trade-off of picking these subclasses and modes where super timing can be vitally important, like Trials are competitive. I like that, because you can have any fucking super. Well, not any super, obviously, but you can have any of the supers in that list. I think that's quite nice, because that's a huge fucking benefit, right? Like, being able to have any super. Now, obviously, you can't change on the fly; that'll completely fuck you. But like, that is a huge benefit to Prismatic, and I think it needs toned down significantly. So that's a good start. 10% cooldown penalty is nice. That's a good start. All right, so Trials specifically. Trials has several problems we are looking to solve with this rework. Primarily, Trials is perceived as simply not fun or rewarding for average to below average players. I mean, that's true, but I think that is more of a result of the population dwindling to the point where only the hardcores are still there, more than anything else. But then again, Flawless it's still performance-based for wins. You're rewarded based on your performance, so, like, yeah, that's fine. Like, it's inherent to the system, but it's a PvP mode, so you should be rewarded for your performance, but, like, it pushes people away. I am well aware of that. I have the wrong opinion here. That's fine. In terms of rewards, there's been a lack of new aesthetic rewards, especially motivational ones for high-skill players, and our weapon rewards have not consistently been best in class. I thought we didn't want them to be best in class. I thought people hated it when they were best in class. I think they should be best in class. I also think that some outliers like Ignis Hammer are too best in class, if that makes sense. So, I thought people didn't like this, but if that's what they want to do, then absolutely. The game mode itself is not always fun to play at a high stress level. Yeah. I am a weird person who likes being stressed out in my video games, in my leisure time, because it's you push yourself to a little limit and you like hit that point. And I think that's fun, but it's not for everybody. That's, you know, absolutely I agree. So the problems for Heresy's first Trials launch on February 14th, we have improved the rewards story by stepping back from requiring Flawless to earn the lion's share of rewards. Instead, we'll focus on rewarding all players. We'll give exclusive aesthetic rewards to those who demonstrate the highest skill. Participate to get the rewards. The cool shit is for people who do well. Okay. I'm fine with that. Aesthetic rewards are really important in most video games. Like, you will... I always thought that shaders, emblems, and like, ornaments were fantastic rewards. Now, this community is a little weird, and where they go fucking crazy for emblems, but they also will not engage with something unless it gives them a gun. So, I'm interested to see how they're going to find a decent balance for this. in this community. They want the rewards to be on par with endgame PvE activities. People are not going to be happy with that. People are not going to be happy with that. Okay. Alright. Power to you. We are moving to offer a handful of different experiences within Trials so players can choose in which way they want to participate. To help simplify the process, we have reduced the number of passages available to players from Stage 14 to 2, one for each initial experience. First Lighthouse passage is access to the Lighthouse. It's Mercy, Ferocity, or Persistence, but the goal is to move away from Flawless or Bust to get 7 wins on a card and the longest win streak. Lighthouse for everyone, but much better rewards for longer win streaks. That is an important thing to do. You don't want to penalize people for doing the same. In fact, you want to reward engaging with the systems. If you're going to bring the reward threshold for engaging with the system lower, if that makes sense, but the rewards like... Say that you had to do this well to get this reward. Now you only have to do this well to get the same reward. I think that it is important that you allow for people to get even higher based on engaging with the systems and playing at this level, if that makes sense. That's a positive reinforcement. It's like the rest of the XP system in World of Warcraft, where there was a punitive system that was like, hey, stop playing the game. And then there was a positive reinforcement system that was essentially the same thing mathematically, but it felt like you were gaining something for being AFK, so that's the right way to do it. Repeatable rewards you can earn every time you complete a Lighthouse passage to open the chest. Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. So it's not literally one flawless and then fuck off for the week, it's do it again. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. That way it's not just a chance on successive matches on a successful passage, it's just do it again. With a end goal in mind. That's awesome. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Weekly win streak rewards from 1 to 7 in a row, which can be earned once a week, and must be true win streaks. There are no mercies here. I don't care about prisms. Armor, ciphers, and weapon, I do care about. This is every Lighthouse visit until Flawless Passage. Yes, good. Handsome prisms are not real. They do not matter. It is too easy to get these, and there's not enough things to spend them on, so this is fake. Ascendant Shard chance, 45%. Once again, this is also fake. There's not enough to spend them on, you can't hold very many, so do not care. This is cool to focus gear. Armor is great because it's coming with the armory work eventually, right? And the weapons are, you know, it's the gun. It's what you're there for, right? Adept weapon chances. You have 2 chances to earn Adept Trials weapons with each Lighthouse chest. The chances for a drop are dependent on your highest weekly win streak and the number of wins completed as a full fire team. They're rewarding you for playing with a full fire team. Again, as they should. That's because it makes it harder because the way that fire team balancing works. Okay. Or match balancing works based on fire team size, not 3v3 game mode. It should reward you for dealing with that shit. These changes are not additive. They are separate. 7 games as a trio and get a 3 win streak. You get 2 adepts guaranteed. Okay. As long as you win 1 match, no matter what, you have a 30% chance to get an adept. That's not bad. That's not bad. If you still have not rewarded all the rewards, you can reset your passage and try again. Additional rewards for longer streaks. A chart. Don't fucking care about any of these. Yes, love this. Okay, progress. What is this progress shit? Brother, there's too much. There's too much. Okay, this is matchmaking stuff. Higher chance, if you're on Flawless, better stuff. Got it. Trials that is more like Iron Banner in terms of rewards and matchmaking to get people into the system. These are some stats. Iron Banner averages more than 3 times the daily participation of Trials. In the last 4 years, Trials has had more than 20% daily participation only 18 times, which is actually the exact same number of days Iron Banner has had less than 20% participation. In fact, the worst performing Iron Banner we had during that period still had almost identical participation to the best performing run of Trials over the same period. That is fucking hilarious. More people play Iron Banner than Trials significantly. Yeah, okay, that's water wet, sky blue. People consider Trials to be unapproachable because of Flawless or Bust. Yep, this is problematic. And they don't play Trials, it becomes impossible. baseline skill creep, because the negative perpetual feedback loop that I always talk about, where people don't like it, so they don't play it, so people don't like it, so they don't play it, so people don't like it. Yes. Acknowledging that is very fucking good. Thank you. This experience builds off the practice pool, which despite lower total population, has helped keep the average below average player participation trials over the last several months around 20% higher than the similar low point before the 2021 rework. This is just rewards for playing on this passage. Okay, losses grant 10 times the rep for a loss compared to what is currently available. That's nice. Clanmate gives bonus rep. Full fire team gives bonus rep and chance for trials open in our engrams. Challenges. What? Challenges? Oh, winning 50 rounds in 7 games gives you reward pinnacles and trials armor pieces. Oh, those are the standard. Those are the standard. Okay, got it. We got the new armor. I don't like that. I've never been a fan of this. I like the original, cat cloak that we had, like, back in D1. I don't like this. I don't care. It's fine. I'm not a big... I don't care. Cosmetics are another point system. Various actions give you points as challenges, games, are open in the lighthouse. Oh, so the... It's not just a percentage chance anymore, it's something you accumulate over time. And it's exponentially as you hit those. Oh shit! It's like fucking RuneScape, like RuneScape has a threshold system for when it gets certain boss drops and like the boss pets or the boss like whatevers. There's a chance you randomly get it from getting whatever boss kill or whatever, obviously, but then if you get to a certain threshold of boss kills, it guarantees you the boss pet. This is fucking like that, and I love that. Just play. Just even if you aren't getting something, you are still making progress towards getting something, and I think that is fucking fantastic. We need more shit like this. I want the grants to be long, so it's not just 5 red borders, but we need more shit like this. We absolutely need more shit like this. I love this. Unfortunately, ships and sparrows don't matter. But, it's fine, dude. Like, people will chase cosmetics. Gamers will chase cosmetics. Alright, so to start Heresy, we're bringing back Exalted Truth. I think it's a 120 hand cannon or something, or a 140? I don't know. We're also introducing a new sniper, Keen Thistle, which is designed to give Macabre a run for its money in the Crucible and has at least one wild perk combo for PvE too. Triple tap it 4 times to catch your eye, but after recent sniper buffs, don't sleep on Discord Incandescent. The problem is that it's a sniper rifle. And PvE sniper rifles have triple tap 4 times the charm is the play. Like, there's a reason that Supremacy with 4th time to rewind is like the sniper. It's Hake, which makes me think it's an aggressive frame, especially considering it's supposed to give Macabre one for its money. Yeah, it's aggressive. Yep, see, there you go. Keen Thistle, Solar, aggressive. Oh, it gives you the entire list. Alright, Snapshot, Lone Wolf, Under Pressure, Incan, Envious Social, Slick Draw, Triple Tap. Slick Draw's ass. I'm thinking Under Pressure for PvP. Under Pressure, Lone Wolf, PvP. Snapshot, maybe. But Opening Shot, if there's Opening Shot, we're set. Closing time is pretty good, but Opening Shot is just cracked because you're not spamming the trigger, so I'd rather have Opening Shot. And then they use Exalted Truth as a avoid adaptive. I'll take a look at it later if I give a shit, but ooh, there's a new perk coming. Redacted. Ooh. They're also reissuing the Inquisitor. Awesome. Getting Lone Wolf. Hell yeah. And closing time. Lone Wolf closing time. Jolting feedback on a slug shotgun. Oh, it's got Opening Shot. Alright, whatever. Yeah, no, you've Lone Wolf Opening Shot, Slide Shot Opening Shot, Threat Detector Opening Shot, Perpetual Motion Opening Shot. Yeah, okay. Dominion changes, takes longer to capture, spawns later, and specials creates spawn later as well. I'm gonna be honest, this is a lot, and I'm not gonna be able to decipher all of it, so... And this... We will figure out what this all means when we play with it. I respectfully, I appreciate them being extremely transparent. I'm not going to be able to decipher this without experiencing it firsthand and telling you, like, what things actually mean if they're visible. Competitive rework, the point system. Okay, so I play comp like a shitty Destiny player while I'm only there for the rewards. I don't care about my placements. I don't give a fuck. So I'm also ignoring this. But I'm glad that they're making it more transparent. Like I said, we'll see how it feels when we get into it, but good. Speaking of the rewards, there's a new weapon, and it's the second ever PR55 frame pulse, Redrix's S-Stock. So BXR is no longer unique. I don't like that it looks exactly the fucking same, but that's fine. It's Stasis. What can we get here? Encore, Lone Wolf, Perpetual Zen, Offhand, Rhyme Stealer Demo, and then in right, we've got Desperate, Sword Logic. Sword Logic. Headseeker. Headseeker, huh? Rapid Hit Kill Clip Headstone. So I love the BXR, and I love lightweight pulses. You don't really need Headseeker on them. But like, Zen Rapid? That's a lot of stability. Encore Kill Clip? Yo, if I can get like Zen and then like Kill Clip or Headstone, dude, be over. I'm gonna make a video on this. I'm gonna make a video on this pulse. Assuming it isn't bugged when it drops, because this is fucking Destiny 2 and yeah. They're changing collision. I don't care. I didn't have any problems with collision. A new option. Oh, no. Slow capture is a twist on the existing collision game mode where the zone takes much longer to capture, awards a single point, and then rotates locations. First team to capture 7 zones wins. No, I like hardpoint as something you have to fight over. Not guaranteed score, like holding the objective for a period of time too as well. Not just capping it and fucking off. But we'll try it out. I'm going to try it out. We're going to see how it plays for sure. So, over the last year or so, we have been experimenting with various playlist configurations to offer as many different experiences as possible with minimal splitting of the population. The solution we have set on us to break our game modes up into 3 different categories: core, quick play rotators, and events. Core is control 6v6 with outlier protection. Competitive 3v3 rank-based. Rumble, free-for-all open skill, and private matches. These are staying the same. So these will always be here. Fantastic. I know nobody plays Rumble, but please leave Rumble around. Quick play. Moving forward, we split our quick play offerings up to 3 distinct nodes, all of which will rotate game modes weekly in 3 nodes. 3 nodes? I want to see the UI. Before I judge, I want to see the UI. Oh, wait. This is a node, this is the node that rotates, and this is a node that rotates. That's fine. This one's not going to get played very much, I can already tell you that much right now. Mayhem, Scorched. Sure, they're fun, but ain't nobody care. Ain't nobody care, dude. Events. They replace the most closely related existing node for the duration of their run. The biggest change is that Iron Banners are going to be active for a single week at a time. I think that's a good thing. I genuinely think that's a good thing. We have also introduced a new Iron Banner Quickly Rotator option, which will appear alongside Iron Banner Control, and Crucible Labs will no longer be a standalone playlist that will now appear in the weekly rotation of the corresponding quick play node that is most relevant. Oh, we have a UI example. Iron Banner. They're all both obviously there, so that's nice. They're not hidden. But there's still a lot of buttons to press here. And you're splitting the population. There's not enough players. Like, yes, this is quite nice, but there's just not enough players. We will have a total of 6 match-made nodes active at any given time. We don't have the player population for this. I truly do not think we do. Because you're going to have the same exact shit that you have right now. Where one playlist has everybody. This one is comp. Rumble has 6 people in it. And then Trials will get play and nothing else will over here. And like, this is for challenges. Nobody gives a shit. I think you end up with the same exact problems we have now. I don't think it fixes anything. Until I play these, they don't matter to me. They don't matter to me. Yeah, there's a new Trace Rebel coming to Iron Banner. Stasis is coming back with a reissue. There's a Heavy Burst Pulse. Joxer's Longsword, it's Void. It's Nadir. Okay. Map waiting. Reduced stock in multiplex. Fuck multiplex. Fuck multiplex. Let's go, dude. I don't hate Vostok as much as I thought I do, but I'm fine with seeing it reduced. Competitive. No more Clash on Citadel or multiplex. And no more Radiant Cliffs Clash. See, Clash in comp sucks. Showdown revives no longer subtract a point from the opposing team, so you can't just farm revives. Okay. Sure. Special ammo meter will be making its return, completely rebuilt in the future. This is in Frontiers. More tuning levers and much less likely of causing local lag spikes or granting infinite ammo. Oh, so it just was bugged as shit. That's why it's not around. Okay. That is honestly, that's understandable. That's understandable. And it's taking so long because it's tied to a huge ammo economy rework. Alright, so what do I think? I am excited. They're acknowledging a lot of the problems that I have personally been experiencing that I can attest to across this entire year-long thing of videos about Destiny that I've been doing. And, you know, any of my weapon review videos, I complain about whatever's bothering me at the time because this is all subjective and it's my bullshit, so you get to deal with it. I am very, very happy that they are acknowledging the significant problems that the Crucible faces. I don't think keeping 6 active matchmaking nodes is a good idea. We don't have the player population for that. Now, if they come back, I think it's fine. But we don't currently have those players, and I don't think they're going to come back in Heresy. And I think that might give us heavily skewed data, and it's going to bring some people to deciding that these changes, these experiments, are inherently a failure out the gate. I'm optimistic, despite being not a very optimistic person. The Trials changes are important, and I think that will help bring a lot of people back to PvP. As like, oh, I want to get better so I can go and have a better time in Trials, so I'll play a little more PvP during the week. And like, sure, that's important. That's really, really important. Will it be enough? I don't know. That remains to be seen. I will still be here making videos about whatever. And to be honest with you, I might even do like a, hey, here's how I'm feeling about these changes after a couple of weeks in Heresy. And I will be doing my best to give Trials a shot, a legitimate shot, not just playing a few matches and fucking off. Maybe I'll stream some of it. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. I look forward to whatever Bungie ends up throwing at us. Now, obviously, everything in here is subject to change because it hasn't come out yet, so who knows. But the fact that they've acknowledged a lot of the problems that we as a community have voiced is very important. So that's quite nice. I surprisingly have faith in Bungie, not knocking it out of the park, because some things I think are not they're not taking the right lessons from them. But that's also me with my very limited perspective and my very small slice of the pie that I get to see as an autistic enthusiast of this game's PvP scene. So they have much more information and data than I do, and I think that they are on the right track at least. So I look forward to Heresy. I look forward to seeing what ends up going on in the future. If I missed anything or glossed over anything a little bit too fast for your liking, I'd love to hear what you were thinking about in those comments down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.